So first, I would like to ask you that, and my entire team wants to know that. So you will be mentoring this teacher from GT Mumbai.
Yeah.
So the physical distance that is more than 1600 kilometers.
Yeah.
So then there will be issues. So how are you planning to reach those?
Okay. 1600 kilometers will not be a problem, because we have a technology with which we will be able to guide you, will be able to monitor you, will be able to lead you. That's not an issue. For example, now I am talking to you so directly and also recording before me, and this can be put onto and it can be circulated to everybody. So that's not a problem for. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So in a college like PIT, where we don't have any culture of entrepreneurship, so how easy or how difficult it is going for us to convince the people here to get into entrepreneurship, because this is something that is totally new, that is totally new to the entire population here.
Yeah.
So how to convince them, how to make them believe that even in this field people can make a stand and stay.
Yeah. Kushagra, it's an interesting question which you are mentioning about changing the culture.
Yes, sir.
Actually, changing the culture takes a lot of time. Actually, we can do the more than the changing the culture. What we want to do, we can start and initiate slowly and small, in a small way. So we don't require to wait for complete culture, everything to be ready for. Rather, we can start in a very, very small way and slowly it spreads to in a big way. So this is called an innovation. Innovation is not a revolution. Revolution completely changes everything topsy-turvy. Whereas innovation starts small way and automatically over a period of time everything changes. For example, WhatsApp is there. Within 1 week, 10 days, 1 month, 6 months, it spreads all over the world.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't require change the culture of the whole society. It automatically changes. Similarly, entrepreneurship also can be implanted at BIT Sindri with small activities, and automatically, slowly it takes it to in a bigger way. So I am quite confident that rather than waiting to completely changing everything to be there in the right perspective, we can initiate from small way and we can take it a bigger way. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sir. And sir, what will be the framework through which you will be mentoring us? The
Yeah.
structure that ESL and BIT Sindri is going to follow.
Yeah, it's a good question. What should be the framework for an ESL in an engineering college? I would like to tell, and a framework can be 1, 2, 3, 4 steps we can initiate it. The first step is that there should be a small group of students like you, Kushagra, you are mentioning maybe 15, 20 students coming together forming a ESL group.
Sure, sir.
That is first step. And second thing is chalking out some kind of a programs all throughout the spreading over all throughout the year. That is second issue. Most of the colleges, this 1 and 2 are there. There is a group and also there will be some kind of an activities. But what I observed is that these activities are not really promoting entrepreneurship in a modern, in an innovative way. They do typical activities like listening to entrepreneurs, playing some games, all these kind of things they are doing in different parts of the country and different colleges. In a changed atmosphere, rather than these activities, a new type of activities must be generated and started in a colleges. So that will give a different fillip to the entrepreneurship activities. I appeal to the BIT Sindri ESL students that you initiate some of the activities like what we do at NITI, like Mandi, mini Mandis, student enterprises, which are absolutely different ways of initiating entrepreneurship in the college, among the college students. Conventional way of lecturing, conventional way of listening to the lectures, they're all there on YouTube, they're all there other side. They may not be of great use to you in the new modern context. In modern context, action learning, getting into the action and doing is more important. So I suggest that implanting these activities is more important. I will list out what kind of activities you can initiate at VIT Sindri as we go by. Yeah. Yeah. Now you start again. Any further questions?
Sir, what will be your milestone? Like what I mean to ask is, how are you going to judge that okay, ECL VIT is performing good? Like 3 well-established startups in a year, or 5 well-funded startups in a year from VIT. Like how are we going to measure that so far?
Yeah.
If there is any.
Yeah. It's an interesting question. Again, you're asking about typically, conventionally, the some kind of an activities are being given to the students and students will be doing, somebody will be judging it. Actually, it's an outdated model, I feel. Rather, students were guided to take up some activities. They are so interesting that students automatically will continue and they themselves will guide it rather than somebody else guiding it. This we called as self-control, self-judgment. So, for example, if we give some assignments, what you have done it, if you can put up on the YouTube, the whole world knows about it.
Yes.
Somebody doesn't require to come there, judge it, it's kind of thing. How you are doing, if you put it up on it, not only myself, but also many of the students, many of the world will look at. Today, look at the kind of competitions which are coming up in the YouTube and also in the TV programs. So it's quite easy today to have these kind of activities. You can put up very easily on the net and share it wide, the whole world will look at, and the students of VIT Sindri, they themselves can judge it. Actually, judgment coming from outside may not be so important, rather than self-judgment is more important. That kind of planning can be worked out for enterprising, inculcating enterprising at VIT Sindri. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sir. Sir, talking about entrepreneurship, sir, the harsh reality is that 98 out of 100 startups fail.
Yeah.
We have 2 successful startups in 100 ventures.
Yeah.
So why should a first year student or a second year student or a final year student should not go for the conventional job prospect but go for the entrepreneurship?
Wonderful.
How to actually remove that stigma?
Yeah.
Where people actually see entrepreneurship as something that can give you freedom.
Yeah.
And how actually they can overcome that feeling of being afraid and inculcate that go-get-it attitude.
Yeah. Wonderful question again. This is the typical question which I love to address. The most of the people understand entrepreneurship means starting a company with 100 crores, going into the business, doing it and launching it. Actually, this is the way how people understand about entrepreneurship, which is true. Why somebody should go for entrepreneurship? Why somebody should set aside a job of maybe 1 crore which an IIT graduate is getting, an ET student who is getting around 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs salary? Why they should go leave aside? A VIT Sindri student might be getting around 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs salary. Why they should set aside? It's a real question which is being asked, and nobody will advise for entrepreneurship saying that you set aside your job and you should get into the risk. Actually, when we say about entrepreneurship to VIT Sindri students, we are talking about engineering college students across the country. We have around how many? Maybe around 5 lakh engineering college students all across the country.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah. So we are talking about entrepreneurship for the engineering college students of these 5 lakh students. Okay. And when we are talking about entrepreneurship to the college students, we are not expecting them to invest in 100 crores.
Okay, sir.
We are also not expecting them to set aside the job which is much more benefiting them. Number 2.
Okay, sir.
What is expected for entrepreneurship is that as a student you start an enterprise along with your studies. Once the studies is over, you decide whether you want to continue the entrepreneurship or not. That is called student entrepreneurship.
Okay, sir.
Student entrepreneurship is nothing but nursery Whereas entrepreneurship is, it comes after the college studies are over.
Okay, sir.
So,
Okay, sir, I'm absolutely getting your concept now.
so at this stage, you being a student or BIT Sindri students being students, they should not worry about what happens to them once they pass out. When they are in the college for 2 years, 3 years, along with the studies, they can pursue enterprising side by side. Okay?
Okay, sir.
And second thing I also wish to say, we design and we devise entrepreneurship in such a way that that will complement your regular learning.
Okay, sir.
For example, an electrical student is pursuing an engineering electricals. We encourage electrical student to start enterprising relating to electrical.
Okay, sir.
If a biology student is starting an enterprise along with his biology, we encourage him to start something relating to biology.
Okay, sir.
And that enterprise can run along with the studies. Actually, it is enterprising is not different from studies, but it is one and the same.
Okay, sir.
Third thing which I say that the enterprise will not be 100 crores, but it 100 rupees company only. There is no risk involved in it. If at all it goes, only 100 rupees will go.
Okay, sir.
And third thing, we expect students to come together, start an enterprise and run it rather than one student pursuing one enterprise. When 3 students coming together start an enterprise, they will have a much more possibility of success rather than individually doing it. 3. And 4, I again repeat, the purpose of enterprising here is to complement their studies and also make them to earn a little bit of earning out of the activity, so that they also get an exposure to enterprising. At NITI, we make it compulsory for the students to enterprise as a student. We have around 100 companies in the campus.
Okay, sir.
We don't force students to set aside their jobs and go for it, leave the well-paying jobs.
Okay, sir.
Actually, we use the enterprising as a method to get a much better placement.
Okay, sir.
And we don't see any conflict between these two things. So this is how a misunderstanding that entrepreneurship means you set aside a job is risk taking. No, we would like to say that entrepreneurship means it is part of the studies, it is for the studies, it's no investment, even failure is a great learning for. The purpose of enterprising is only to learn and also make a little bit of earning too. So within this definition, the student enterprise fits very well. Yeah, go ahead again, ask one more question.
Sir, students in BIT, they are actually looking forward to this entrepreneurship cell that we are going to form.
Yeah.
Sir, one query that they all have, and I want to ask it on their behalf is,
Yeah.
what kind of entrepreneurial projects we are going to get from
Wonderful.
NITI Mumbai that we will be pursuing, and what exactly are we going to learn from them, and
Okay.
how exactly it is going to change us.
Yeah. What kind of projects BIT Sindri students can take it up? Now the idea is that I would like to put up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guidelines for these projects. The project should be short term, maybe 1 day, 2 days, 3 days kind of thing. Number 1.
Okay.
They should be locally aligned for the Sindri area, like maybe around local town, maybe around local area, that kind of thing. Third thing is that whatever the projects they do, they should be able to do without disturbing their studies. They need not go to many distant places. They should not spend. Need not to spend a lot of money out of it. So, I feel that what possible projects they can do, being at Sindri, only they should take it up. And there are n number of activities which they can pick it up. That's what I understand.
Okay, sir.
For example, there are a lot of educational toys can be sold by the students. There are a lot of educational toys can be sold by the students, which NIT students does it at Mumbai. I don't know the Sindri area as it is, how far the city, what kind of activities, what kind of toys can be picked up. Similarly, they can also pick it up some of the local projects relating to. But again, I say that students should pick up a project which is related to the local area and also their studies. This can be thought of if one gives some kind of a good thinking on it. We will definitely will be able to identify them that way. I wish to add one more small project here, that students should do weekend and also a fortnightly, monthly kind of thing, where they should be able to experience how to earn money.
Okay.
Small money maybe. For example, in a day maybe around 500 rupees, in a day maybe around 1000 rupees. So the educational economic activity, I call it as.
Okay.
So engineering students should be able to do something relating to engineering. For example, an engineer's day is there. They can as well sell some engineering tools to the local people, which are very unique ones. So Engineers Day can be celebrated with an entrepreneurial bent given for it. So the students will also earn money little bit of. So start with one day activity, small earning, slowly take it to a bigger and longer and much bigger scale wise. Of course, you can have a competitions, idea competition, all these kind of things can also be there. But I suggest seriously that students should participate in income generating, value generating activities rather than value consuming activities. They may be small, half day, 1 day, 2 days and week kind of thing. It can go ahead. Yeah, you add it.
Sir, and how about like if we have very much interested and very much passionate students here?
Yeah.
As you mentioned that you have 100 companies running in your campus.
Yeah.
in Mumbai.
Yeah.
Sir, how good will be this idea that few of our students who are a part of ESL PIT in their summer or winter vacation, they go down there and do a project in those companies that will help them to learn a lot about entrepreneurship. That will actually bring them closer to the concept of entrepreneurship. So they can go down to Mandi or ET Mumbai campus and they can work in those companies for a month in vacation, sir. Is that how feasible that is?
Yeah. This is usually this is the way how we think about saying that if somebody is doing it, why not we take part of it. But Kushagra generally is that entrepreneurship, one should be able to take initiative oneself rather than working with under somebody else. How small somebody takes it doesn't matter, but it should be initiated by self rather than expecting somebody else working for. The moment somebody works for somebody else, it becomes much more again an employment kind of thing. It may be initiative will be less. I am not discouraging, but definitely NITI students, there are 100 companies are going on. If they find you interesting, they give you assignment. Definitely they will be giving an assignment. So we can connect our ESL with your ESL. They will definitely unload some of the projects for BIT Sindri students. And one more thing is that there may be some ideas NITI students want to work at Sindri, which is impossible for them to work. So in such a case, they would like to have some of the students from BIT Sindri as partners, where we can float companies from NITI students and also with BIT Sindri students being at Sindri. So one need not come to the other place, rather both being at two different places, still the company can run it.
That sounds great. That
Yeah.
is actually a very, very
I will give an example. We have a Lolten company, Lolten.com, which is ethnic food. For example, I am sure there would have been some kind of a ethnic food in Sindri also. It may be jalebi, it may be some kind of a toys, it might be some kind of a fabrics or something, some kind of thing would have been there. So if Lolten students, Lolten company would like to give unload projects, they will ask you in Sindri what kind of products which can be uploaded onto the website Lolten. So those people will become partners in the whole exercise.
Okay, sir.
For example, I will give one more example and stop here. Thing is that now we have one gate coaching, online gate coaching practice sessions, a company called Gyanpal.com. I don't know whether you heard about Gyanpal.com, Gyan Paul.com.
Not yet, sir, but we do hear about a lot of online gate coaching.
Yeah. So these people, this is a student who is passed out from our NITI, now he's just passing out. The two students who opted for placement, they're running a big company now. They give practice questions, gate practice questions to the students all across the country. So for example, if some of the ECEL students from BIT Sindri wants to be part of this company, they can come in and you can become campaigners for the whole college level, where you have a 2000 students who most of the people who are interested for GATE can be facilitated. So that way BIT Sindri students will be able to become part of the enterprise activity. But however, I say that initiatives can be coming from local level rather than being part of somebody's projects. Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, according to you, for someone who is between the age group of 20 to 25, what is the most important factor or the most important quality or attribute that should be there for one to become an entrepreneur?
Yeah. This is again the typical question which is being asked, what the earlier question which is asked, saying that why somebody should go for a entrepreneurship, why the risk should be taken up. Third thing is that what kind of qualities. In my view, there are no specific typical qualities for an entrepreneur. Everybody can become an entrepreneur. So that's the way I look at it. Every human being who can become an entrepreneur is the general way I see it. Rather than asking a question whether somebody can become a typical qualities, what is to be done so that everybody can become an entrepreneur?
Yes.
So my approach is this, and this is the approach which we take it up. How everybody can be an entrepreneur is simple thing, like आज की रोटी आज ही कमा सकते हैं ना, तब हर एक आदमी एंटरप्रेन्योर बनेगा. If I put you, what are the qualities required for somebody to earn their own food for every day? Is it that some specific qualities are required for somebody to earn their food? Only few can earn it, others cannot do it?
No, I'm getting it, sir.
Not at all. So everybody can earn their food.
Yes, sir.
So if that is the case, so we bring down the definition of entrepreneurship to such a simple level. आज की पढ़ाई का खर्चा आज की पढ़ाई से आज ही कमाना.
Okay, sure.
When we have defined the entrepreneurship in such a way for the students, there are no typical qualities required for somebody.
Sure.
All the people must be engaged in and doing it. So I usually contest this thing saying that some people have some qualities. No, I don't believe in it. Everybody can be there. The normalization we bring down to the small level, at a local level, that आज की पढ़ाई की खर्चा मे भी 100 रुपया, 1000 रुपया, 5,000 रुपया कुछ भी होने दे. Everybody can earn it because everybody is spending it. So that's how we simplify the definition, and I say that everybody can be an entrepreneur. Yeah, go ahead, Kushagra.
Sir, any message from your side to entire PIT as someone who is starting a ECEL here, if a message you want to give to this college?
You ask me again the question?
So, any message from your side to PIT history students, like how should we look upon this opportunity of ECEL?
Okay. The message which I would like to say is that those students who are already enterprising should be recognized. I am sure out of 3,000 students, 2,000 students, there would have been 50 people, 30 people, 20 people already will be doing some kind of an enterprising without even college knowing it, ESL knowing it.
Definitely, sir. You are very right.
So what I suggest is that let the college or the ESL try to identify, recognize, celebrate these people first. That's one. And number two is that try to start one day activity, half a day activity for economic generating activities like Mandi all across the campus, for Engineers Day, for a Technology Day, for a 26th January, for a some other day, Foundation Day, this kind of thing. So the culture of enterprising will slowly start with. These are two messages which I would like to give it.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot. We are actually looking forward to this ESL with many hopes and many desires.
Sure.
Thanks a lot.
And it's a pleasure for me, and I'll definitely would like to launch small one-day projects, half-day projects. Especially, I am more interested in Engineers Day, September 15th, September 5th, I think. Is that September 15th?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it will be a pleasure for us to create the Engineers Day and Enterprising, where the local students will be able to be the BIT students will be able to go out into the market and help sell, campaign some kind of engineering tools to the local people, engineering toys to the people, so that enterprising can be combined with Engineering Day. So we can find out like that many days and initiate it over a period of time. And it's pleasure for me to talk to BIT Sindri students. Please circulate this video all across the college, and it is 26 minutes. It's a 26 minutes length video. I will try to upload maybe in very as quickly as possible, and you can also edit it if you feel like anything required, and then take it forward.
Definitely.
I once again thank you. All the best for the ESL BIT Sindri. I will give the Nara. I love to give the Nara. आज की पढ़ाई की खर्चा आज की पढ़ाई से आज ही कमाना. Join me in the slogan. Join me in the slogan. I will give the slogan. You join me. Yeah. सोचो सोचो बेचो.
Can you please repeat it once, sir?
सोचो सोचो बेचो.
Socho, socho, becho. Yes, sir. All the way to socho, socho, becho.
हाँ बेचो बेचो सीखो.
बेचो, बेचो, सीखो.
सीखो सीखो सोचो.
सीखो, सीखो, सोचो.
या आज की पढ़ाई का खर्चा
आज की पढ़ाई का खर्चा
आज की पढ़ाई से
आज की पढ़ाई की खर्चा आज की पढ़ाई से आज ही कमाना.
हाँ, देयर आर 3 इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग. आज की पढ़ाई का खर्चा आज के पढ़ाई से कमाना है. दूसरा पढ़ाई से, कल का पढ़ाई से, परसों का पढ़ाई से नहीं है.
ओके. आज का पढ़ाई का खर्चा आज की खर्चा आज ही कमाना.
हाँ, खर्चा पढ़ाई से आज ही कमाना. जय हो मंडी, and I'm sure BIT Sindri will come out with a wonderful enterprising students. I wish a big band of students from BIT Sindri will come to NITI, and it will be a pleasure for us to invite you here and give the seedings of enterprising. Thank you, Kushagra, and all the best. I appreciate your work, and all the best for ESL. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.